Imagine standing on the edge of a vast ocean, the waves gently whispering secrets of the untold power within you, secrets that, once understood, can propel you beyond the horizons of your current existence. What if I told you that within you lies an unstoppable force, a reservoir of potential so vast that its depths are yet to be fully explored? This isn't just an idea. It's a fundamental truth about the human spirit, a truth that, when harnessed, can transform the very essence of your life. Now consider for a moment the lives of those who've achieved greatness, those who've climbed the highest mountains, sailed the vastest seas, or built empires from mere ideas. What do you think propelled them to such heights? Was it mere chance, or was there something more? Something within that they tapped into, making their dreams not just a distant possibility, but an inevitable reality. The answer lies in understanding and unlocking this inner power, making you unstoppable in the pursuit of your aspirations. You see, the journey to becoming unstoppable is not about avoiding the storms that life throws your way, nor is it about waiting for the perfect moment when all the stars align. It's about recognizing that within you lies an indomitable will, a spirit that, when awakened, can weather any storm and seize any moment, no matter how improbable the odds may seem. The essence of becoming unstoppable is rooted in a simple yet profound realization that the power to shape your destiny, to write your own story, lies not in the external circumstances that surround you, but in the choices you make and the attitudes you hold. It's about choosing to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as stepping stones on the path to greatness. About deciding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a vital part of the journey towards it. As we delve deeper into this journey together, we'll explore the pillars that uphold the temple of personal achievement. We'll uncover the secrets to cultivating a mindset that embraces change, not as a force to be feared, but as a catalyst for growth and transformation. We'll discover the art of setting goals that do not just serve as distant beacons of hope, but as compelling calls to action that ignite a fire within, driving us forward with unwavering determination. And as we navigate through the inevitable challenges and setbacks that accompany any worthy endeavor, we'll learn the importance of resilience, of rising each time we fall with a stronger, more determined spirit. We'll understand the value of discipline and consistency, not as burdens to be borne, but as the keys to unlocking our full potential. But perhaps most importantly, we'll recognize that no one is an island, that the journey to becoming unstoppable is one that we need not and should not undertake alone. We'll see the strength that lies in community, in surrounding ourselves with those who not only share our vision, but are willing to support us, guide us, and walk with us hand in hand towards our shared destiny. Consider for a moment the narratives of history's most revered figures, those who've left an indelible mark on the fabric of time. Was it not their unshakable belief in themselves that set them apart, that transformed their wildest dreams into tangible realities? From the pioneers who dared to dream of flight to the visionaries who envisioned connecting the world through the touch of a button, at the heart of their endeavors lay a profound trust in their own potential. Yet this self-belief is not a mere inheritance of the fortunate few. It is a flame that resides within each of us, waiting to be kindled. It is a garden that yearns to be nurtured, where the seeds of potential can bloom into the flowers of achievement. How then does one cultivate this garden, ensuring that the weeds of doubt and the pests of fear do not choke the life from our dreams? The first step is to converse with the person in the mirror, to affirm that the person looking back is capable, worthy, and destined for greatness. It is in the quiet moments of self-reflection that the foundation of self-belief is laid, brick by brick, until a fortress of confidence stands against the winds of skepticism. Next, we must be architects of our own thoughts, designing a mindset that reinforces our belief in ourselves. For every thought of doubt that creeps into the crevices of our minds, let us counter with two of conviction. Let us weave a tapestry of positive affirmations. a constant reminder that we are architects of our destiny, sculptors of our fate. But self-belief is not just a matter of internal conviction. It must be manifested through our actions. Each step taken in the direction of our dreams is a declaration of our faith in ourselves. With every obstacle overcome, every failure turned lesson, our self-belief is fortified, becoming an unbreakable shield against the arrows of doubt. And let us not underestimate the power of the stories we tell ourselves. For narratives steeped in courage and resilience have the power to shape our reality. Let us choose to be the heroes of our own stories, champions who, despite the odds, never cease to believe in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. However, cultivating self-belief is not a journey we walk alone. Surrounding ourselves with a choir of believers, those who echo our dreams and amplify our aspirations, can elevate our spirits to new heights. It is in the symphony of collective faith that our individual beliefs are strengthened, harmonized into a melody of unstoppable determination. As we continue on this path, remember, the journey to nurturing an unwavering self-belief is ongoing. It is a river that needs constant tending, a flame that must be vigilantly guarded against the gusts of doubt. But with each step forward, with each whispered word of encouragement, with each victory, however small, our belief in ourselves grows stronger, louder, until it becomes a roaring cascade, a force so powerful that it propels us into the realm of the unstoppable. Imagine, if you will, a ship, it sails billowing, poised to set sail into the unknown. The sea, a metaphor for life's infinite possibilities, is vast and unpredictable. The ship, like our lives, is subject to the whims of the wind and the tide. Yet it is not the stillness of the harbor that defines the strength of the ship, but its ability to navigate the tumultuous seas, to embrace the winds of change, and to chart a course through uncharted waters. This, my friends, is the essence of growth, the soul of progress. The world around us is in a constant state of flux, a perpetual motion that demands we either adapt or remain stagnant. The seasons change, bringing with them new challenges and opportunities. The technology evolves, opening new doors while closing others. Societies transform, ideas shift, and what was once deemed impossible becomes the norm. In this ever-changing landscape, the refusal to adapt, to change, is akin to anchoring ourselves to the past, to confining our potential within the walls of what we already know. Yet how does one embrace change? You ask. It begins with the recognition that change is not the enemy, but an ally in our quest for growth. It requires a willingness to step out of our comfort zones, to challenge the status quo, and to question the limits we've imposed on ourselves. It is in the crucible of change that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our capacity to evolve. Consider the caterpillar, ensconced in its cocoon, a creature bound to the earth. Yet, through the process of transformation, it emerges as a butterfly, free to explore the skies. Such is the power of change, a force that propels us from the confines of our current existence into the vast expanse of our potential. It is through embracing change that we shed the layers of our former selves, revealing the strength, wisdom, and courage that resides within. But let us not be fooled. The path of change is fraught with challenges. It demands sacrifice, persistence, and above all, the courage to face the unknown. Yet it is these very challenges that forge our character, that transform our dreams from whispers to roars. The journey of embracing change is not a solitary endeavor. It is a voyage that is enriched by the support of those who share our vision, who encourage us to persevere when the seas of change become turbulent. As we stand on the precipice of transformation, let us embrace change with open arms, with hearts unburdened by fear and minds liberated from the shackles of conformity. Let us view each change not as an ending, but as the beginning of a new chapter in the epic saga of our lives. For it is through change that we are reborn, stronger, wiser, and with an unquenchable thirst for the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. As we navigate the seas of change, riding the waves of transformation that have carried us from the shores of self-belief, we arrive at a pivotal mooring in our journey, the realm of goal setting. Imagine, if you will, standing at the helm of your life, the vast horizon stretching before you, ripe with the promise of uncharted territories and untold adventures. How do you chart a course in such boundless waters? The compass that guides us through these waters, that turns the vastness of potential into a map of actionable paths, is none other than the art of setting goals. Why is it, one might wonder, that goal setting holds such power in the narrative of our lives? The answer lies in the clarity it brings to our dreams, transforming nebulous desires into tangible targets. Goals are the beacons that light our way through the fog of daily existence, providing direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. They are not mere wishes cast into the wind, hoping to find purchase. No, they are declarations of intent, bold statements of what we aim to achieve, grounded in the conviction that what we seek is not only possible, but within reach. Consider for a moment the journey of a single seed, its potential boundless yet unrealized. Without direction, without a goal, it remains just that, a seed, its promise unfulfilled. But plant that seed in fertile soil, give it a go, to grow, to reach towards the sun, and watch as it breaks free from its shell, roots deepening, stems stretching, until one day it stands tall, a testament to the power of having a direction. So too must we plant our goals in the fertile ground of our will, nurturing them with action, determination, and persistence. Yet, how does one set a goal that is both ambitious and attainable? The secret lies in the specificity of our aims, in setting goals that are not vague aspirations, but detailed visions of what we wish to achieve. It is the difference between wishing to explore the sea and charting a course to discover new lands. The former may stir the heart, but it is the latter that compels the feet to move. A well-defined goal is a map in our hands, each landmark guiding us closer to our destination. And let us not shy away from setting lofty goals, for it is in reaching for the stars that we build the ladders to ascend. Yet every ladder must start from the ground, and so too must our goals be grounded in the reality of our current circumstances, even as they urge us towards greater heights. It is in the balance of aspiration and practicality that we find the sweet spot of goal setting, where dreams do not merely whisper, but speak with the clarity of conviction. But setting a goal is but the first step on the path. The journey towards achieving these goals is paved with the bricks of consistency, dedication, and adaptability. It is one thing to set a sail, but another to navigate through storms, to adjust our course when the winds shift, to remain steadfast in our pursuit, even when the shore is but a distant promise. The true test of our commitment to our goals lies not in their conception, but in their pursuit. And what of the goals that seem to elude us? That dance just beyond our grasp? Let us remember that in the pursuit of our goals, failure is not a dead end, but a detour, an integral part of the learning process. Each setback, each obstacle offers invaluable lessons that refine our strategies, sharpen our resolve, and strengthen our character. It is through overcoming these challenges that our goals evolve, becoming not just destinations, but catalysts for personal growth and transformation. Moreover, in setting our goals, we must not overlook the importance of flexibility. The landscape of our lives is ever-changing, and so too must our goals be adaptable, evolving as we grow, shifting as we gain new insights and experiences. It is this balance of perseverance and flexibility that allows us to navigate the complexities of our journey, to recognize when a change in course is not a retreat, but an advance towards a higher vantage point. As we chart our course through the art of goal setting, let us do so with boldness, with the courage to dream big and the conviction to pursue those dreams with unwavering determination. Let us set our goals with clarity, pursue them with persistence, and, above all, embrace the journey with the knowledge that it is in striving towards our goals that we become the fullest expression of ourselves. Consider for a moment the great oak tree, standing tall and majestic, its branches reaching towards the heavens. It did not attain its grandeur in the absence of adversity. No, it was the relentless wind that strengthened its boughs, the scarcity of water that deepened its roots, and the encroaching shadows that compelled it to stretch ever upwards. Similarly, the obstacles we encounter and the failures we endure are not merely hurdles to be overcome, but are, in fact, the crucibles within which the metal of our character is tested and refined. But how, one might ask, can we transform the lead of failure into the gold of success? The alchemy lies in our perception and response. When faced with an obstacle, we are presented with two choices: to see it as the end of our journey, or to view it as a challenge, an opportunity to innovate, adapt, and overcome. It is in the steadfast belief that every obstacle conceals a ladder, a means to ascend to greater heights, that we find the strength to persevere. And what a failure, that dreaded specter that haunts our aspirations. Let us redefine failure not as the antithesis of success, but as its precursor. Failure is the teacher that imparts lessons no classroom can, the forge that tempers our will, and the shadow that makes the light of our achievements all the brighter. It is through the embrace of failure, through the resilience to stand up one more time than we have fallen, that the path to success is carved. The journey of overcoming is not a solitary one. Within the tapestry of humanity, we find the threads of countless others who have walked this path before us, their stories a beacon of hope and inspiration. Let us draw strength from their experiences, for in their narratives we find the confirmation that no obstacle is insurmountable, no failure final. Let us also surround ourselves with those who fan the flames of our determination, who stand with us in the trenches, and who remind us of our capacity to rise, time and time again. As we stand in the face of adversity, let us do so with the unwavering conviction that the challenges we face are but stepping stones on our journey to greatness. Let us approach each obstacle with the creativity to seek alternative paths, the courage to push beyond our perceived limits, and the wisdom to know that sometimes the detours lead us to vistas of understanding and achievement far surpassing our original aims. Moreover, let us not just overcome, but learn from each setback, each misstep. In the aftermath of failure, let us ask not why me, but what now? Let us sift through the ashes of our efforts for the embers of insight that can ignite our next endeavor. For it is in the reflection on our failures that the blueprint for future success is often found. And when success comes, as it surely will, let us wear it not as a badge of finality, but as a testament to our journey, a reminder of the resilience, perseverance, and adaptability that carried us through. Let us celebrate not just the achievement, but the path we walk to attain it, honoring every obstacle overcome and every failure surmounted. So as we continue to forge ahead, let us do so with the knowledge that the road to achievement is paved with the stones of obstacles and failures. Let us tread this path with heads held high, hearts fortified by the trials we have endured, and spirits buoyed by the certainty that on the other side of every challenge lies the realization of our dreams. Imagine, if you will, a river, a mere trickle at its inception. Yet, as it flows unwavering in its course, it gathers strength, carving through rock, meandering through plains until it becomes a mighty force of nature, shaping landscapes and defining horizons. Such is the power of discipline and consistency in our lives. They are the steady flow that transforms the trickle of our efforts into the river of our successes. Discipline, the first of these twin virtues, is the master of order, the architect of progress. It is the ability to give ourselves a command and then follow it through, day after day, regardless of the tempest of distraction or the siren calls of procrastination. Discipline is the bedrock upon which the palace of our dreams is built, brick by brick, action by action. It is in the quiet moments of choosing to do the work, even when the work feels mundane, that the grandeur of discipline reveals itself. Yet discipline without consistency is like a spark without kindling, for the fleeting and unfulfilled. Consistency is the fuel that keeps the flame of discipline burning, the steady hand that turns sporadic efforts into masterpieces of perseverance. It is not in the grand gestures or the bursts of sporadic effort that greatness is forged, but in the small daily acts repeated over time that the sculpture of our potential is chiseled. Together, discipline and consistency form a synergy that propels us forward. They are the guardians of our focus, the custodians of our growth. With discipline, we set our course. With consistency, we sail it day by day until the shores of our dreams are no longer distant specks on the horizon, but tangible realities within our grasp. And how, you may wonder, do we cultivate these virtues within ourselves? The journey begins with the setting of small, attainable goals, the laying of stones upon which we can step, building confidence and momentum. Each small victory, each task completed, feeds into the next, creating a cycle of positive reinforcement that solidifies our discipline, nurturing our consistency. Moreover, let us not shy away from the accountability that discipline and consistency demand. Sharing our goals and our progress with those who support our vision can provide the encouragement needed to persevere when our resolve wanes. Accountability partners become co-navigators on our journey, offering perspective and motivation, reminding us of the power of our commitments. Yet, amidst the pursuit of discipline and consistency, let us also embrace flexibility. The path to our goals is rarely linear, and the ability to adapt, to recalibrate our efforts without losing sight of our destination is essential. Flexibility within the framework of discipline allows us to navigate the unforeseen, to bend without breaking, and to continue our forward march with resilience. As we integrate discipline and consistency into the fabric of our lives, let us do so with the recognition that these virtues are not the shackles of creativity, but the wings upon which it soars. They provide the structure within which our dreams take flight, the rhythm that dances to the beat of our highest aspirations. So as we move forward, let discipline be the compass that guides us, consistency the wind in our sails. Together they form the heartbeat of progress, the rhythm of the unstoppable. In the alchemy of success, discipline and consistency are the crucible in which the gold of our potential is refined and revealed. The tapestry of human achievement is woven not by solitary threads, but by the intricate interlacing of many, each thread strengthened by its union with others. It is in the fellowship of our community and the guidance of our mentors that our individual threads are fortified, our colors made more vibrant, and our patterns more complex and beautiful. The journey towards realizing our fullest potential is enriched, not just by the goals we set for ourselves, but by the relationships we cultivate, the mentors we seek out, and the communities we build. Mentorship, in its essence, is the beacon that lights our way, offering wisdom gleaned from the paths already trodden. Mentors are the lighthouses guiding us away from the rocky shores of misstep and towards the open waters of potential. They share not only their successes, but the valuable lessons born from their failures, allowing us to navigate around pitfalls that may lie hidden in our path. In the warmth of their wisdom, we find the courage to venture into uncharted territories, armed with the knowledge that we are not alone in our quest. And what of community? It is the vessel that carries us forward, built from the collective strength, support, and shared vision of those who journey alongside us. Community is the chorus that uplifts us when our spirits falter, the collective force that propels us forward, when our individual strength may not suffice. Within the bonds of community, we find not just support, but accountability, a mutual commitment to uphold not only our own dreams, but those of our fellow travelers. But how? One might ask, do we find these mentors, and how do we build these communities? It begins with the reaching out of a hand, with the humility to ask for guidance and the openness to receive it. It grows through the sharing of our own journey, our own lessons and successes. In the act of seeking mentorship and contributing to our community, we engage in a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving, learning and teaching, growing stronger together than we ever could alone. Let us then be diligent in our search for mentors who resonate with our spirit, whose journeys inspire us, and whose wisdom enlightens us. Let us be intentional in building our communities, in surrounding ourselves with those who share our passion, our drive, and our commitment to growth. For it is in the rich soil of these relationships that the seeds of our greatest achievements will flourish. As we continue to sail towards the horizon of our dreams, let the power of community and mentorship be the winds that fill our sails, the stars that guide our course. Let us cherish and nurture these relationships, for they are the treasures of our journey, invaluable and irreplaceable. In this chapter of our voyage, let us recognize that our strength lies not just in the might of our resolve, but in the unity of our spirits. Together, guided by the wisdom of those who have walked before us, and supported by the strength of our community, we become a force as unstoppable as the tide, as boundless as the sea. As we draw the curtain on this journey we've embarked upon together, a voyage through the undulating seas of self-belief, the steadfast winds of discipline and consistency, over the tumultuous waves of obstacles and failures, and under the guiding stars of community and mentorship, we find ourselves not at an end, but at a new beginning. The path we've walked, the seas we've navigated have prepared us for the journey ahead, a journey replete with limitless possibilities, illuminated by the knowledge and wisdom we've garnered along the way. In the chapters of our lives, we've discovered that the essence of becoming unstoppable is not found in the absence of challenges, but in our response to them. It's not the eradication of failure, but our resilience in its face. It's not in solitary triumph, but in the strength we draw from and contribute to our community. This journey has taught us that our greatest achievements lie not just in the goals we reach, but in the growth we experience and the legacies we build along the way. Now, as we stand on the brink of tomorrow, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey behind us. Let it not be said that we simply passed through time, but that we shaped it, molded it with the force of our will, the depth of our belief, and the strength of our community. Let us move forward with the assurance that the challenges ahead are not insurmountable barriers, but opportunities for growth, catalysts for transformation. Let this not be a farewell, but an invitation to continue the journey, to keep setting ambitious goals, to persistently overcome the obstacles that arise, and to consistently apply the disciplines we've learned. An invitation to deepen the bonds within our community, to seek out mentors who inspire us, and to become mentors to those who follow. For in the giving of ourselves, in the sharing of our journey, we multiply our influence, we extend our legacy beyond the confines of our individual lives. As we part ways, let it be with the conviction that each step we take is a step towards becoming the fullest expression of ourselves. Let us carry forward the lessons learned, the wisdom shared, and the connections made. And let us do so with the understanding that the journey towards greatness is a journey without end, one that requires not just the pursuit of success, but the cultivation of significance. So, let us set forth from this moment, not just as dreamers, but as doers, not just as individuals, but as members of a grand, interconnected community. Let us move forward with courage, with purpose, and with a heart full of the unstoppable spirit that resides within each of us. And remember, in the grand symphony of life, your part is indispensable, your potential boundless, and your future bright. You are the architect of your destiny, the author of your story, and the creator of your legacy. Go forth with the assurance that you are indeed